Welcome to the Boat Show. I'm Bill Hackett. We're lucky enough to be at the Discover Boating Miami International Boat Show, and we're here for a world premiere. So I'm lucky enough to be with Mark Takelett, my good friend from Pursuit. We're at this beautiful booth today for the world premiere of the DC 306, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
This is an eye-popping boat, Mark, as most Pursuits are.
Thank you, thank you.
So let's talk about the construction, the hull design, dual console.
Yeah, the dual console is great because it really kind of gives you the ability to fish, and it gives you all the weather protection up in the midsection of the boat, with the hardtop going all the way to the outside and the windshield and everything, so you get lots of space in between those areas.
So I think as Mark is underselling the hardtop, it's massive, it's a Pursuit, so it's super solid. I think we should talk about construction and Pursuit a little bit, right?
Sure, yeah. So pretty much every boat that we build, we have a what we call a structural grid system that's bonded right down into the hull bottom, and it serves as structural rigidity throughout the entire boat, and also every time you open up a hatch, you'll see that finished liner on the inside as well. So from an aesthetic standpoint, it's really nice. We have a water management system that goes underneath it, and we have a patented transom mounting for the engines. So that's been really well served.
Well, let's talk about the transom. It's a Pursuit, so getting the kids on and off the boat or fishing off the back, especially nice on a Pursuit, right?
Yeah. So on the transom, we have twin 300 horsepower Yamahas with digital electric steering. So that's what powers the boat. But getting on and off of the boat, we have those extensions on the back of the boat. So we do that on pretty much every Pursuit out there. It's been very popular. It makes it easy to get on and off the boat. And we have a ladder that's flush mounted into the transom.
Yeah, and we step in on the port side and we have a flip up, flip down seat so we can fish, right?
That's right. And if you want to fish even harder, you have a hull side door to pull in a really big fish.
That's it, the big tuna door. Got a live well back here as well.
Yep, we got that. We got a live well. We got 2 fish boxes in the floor, and they've got molded foam on the outside of them, so they keep ice really well, and individual diaphragm pumps for each one.
So, we're always going to use our boat in multiple ways. So if I wanted to go to the sandbar, I can relax back here. I notice this aft-facing seat is very comfortable looking, right?
Yeah.
For the family to relax, not just for fishing, right?
That's right. And it's actually designed to where it's got a little bit of an angle to it, so it kind of holds you in place. So if the boat's running, it makes you feel that much more secure. And if you flip out this optional port side seat, now you've got U-shaped seating all the way around the back of the boat. So if you don't want to fish, you've got plenty of entertaining space. And if you want to sit in that seat facing aft, you can actually put your feet up on this seat and lounge.
Very comfortable. And if I need a cool, refreshing drink, I can do that too, can I, Mark?
That's right. You've got a refrigerator. That's an option under the port side seating. And if you don't get that refrigerator, you get a big old tackle storage in there.
So let's talk about the Helm a little bit, because, when you're out on the boat, it is an experience for everybody. So we have the Helm seat, but we also have a companion seat up there, right?
That's right. So what we do with the companion seat is we actually elevate that up higher than what that aft-facing seat is. And what that allows you to do is when the boat is up and running, you're up at the same height as the captain is on the starboard side. So you can see clearly through the windshield while the boat is running. It's really comfortable that way.
Yeah. And so at the Helm, I have everything I need to navigate safely, control these beautiful Yamahas, and give us that. What's the top end of this boat?
52.3 miles an hour.
Boom. I gotta love it. So if I want to get some sun, I can go up to the bow and relax, right?
Yep, sure enough. You've got 2 seats, port and starboard, that you can lounge facing forward. You've got armrests, actually on the inboard side and the outboard side, because on the outboard side, the armrests are actually built into the combing pads. So it's really comfortable. And if you want to lay out on a sun lounger, you just put the optional sun pad in there and fill the whole thing in, and it's a big sun pad. So,
we have some space forward of the Helm between the bow. I can store stuff there. I got a lot of options with that space, don't I?
Yeah, you do. One thing that we do that's very unique in this size range and this type of boat is on the port side console. We actually have a giant storage compartment in there. Some other brands might put like a little berth in there, but let's face it, nobody's going to lay in there and sleep in there. So what we did is we actually made it utilitarian. We have fold-out racks for rods and water toys, dock lines, all that kind of stuff. And it's just very usable for storage, because that's what people do. And on the starboard side, we have our patented door system that you open it up and the top slides in and allows you to step down into the head compartment. and it's very comfortable to get in and out. It's nice and big, lots of headroom, big vanity, and a home style toilet.
Yeah, and these boats, American made right here in Florida, great DNA with Pursuit, right?
Yeah.
History is just iconic.
Yes, yes.
So safety is the most important thing, and a dual console gives you that in spades. I noticed the windshield is very robust.
Yeah, it really is. And you know what, that's something that's very, very unique to the Pursuit product. On this 306, that windshield goes all the way from the bottom and attaches to the hardtop. So it's all integrated together. And what's really important about that is it's very, very strong. And when you're driving the boat, you don't have a bunch of pipes in your way, or you don't have a windshield frame in your point of view. So it's very clear visibility all throughout the helm area.
By the way, I have some beautiful chrome tip rocket launchers overhead as well. I got places to put my rods, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, on the boat, the standard boat, you get 12 rod holders. We added 4 of them to the transom area back here. And if you get that optional rod rack above your head right there, that adds 6 more, so you've got a total of 18 rod holders.
Fantastic. And you know, I think you undersold the storage on this boat, right? There really is a lot of different places to store. Hey, when you're out on passage, there's a lot of things you need. You need drinks, you need a little food, you need weather gear, stuff like that. So a lot of thought went into that, correct?
That's right. So, you know, we talked about the port side storage and how big that is and everything, but, you know, we've got storage throughout the entire boat. We did a lot of customer surveys and got feedback on what they wanted in a boat like this. And, you know, so that's why we have transom storage back here. We've got cooler storage under the aft-facing seat, big storage in the wet bar area, storage at the helm with a drawer overhead, and in the starboard side under the forward-facing cushion, it's a nice, big, deep storage compartment in there where you can put a 5-gallon pail, all your mooring gear, fenders, dock lines, all that kind of stuff.
You know what you guys need to do is, I think you need to find a rough weather day, go to your dealer and take one of these Pursuits out on a bad day, because then you can really see how they perform, right?
Yeah, that's right.
These are great performing boats. So go see your local dealer, go step aboard and see what she's all about. Hey, Mark, thank you so much.
All right.
Pleasure.